G'day team, Mr. Minimalism here for our weekly training tip. Today we're going to cover off on a couple of setup tips and cues for our kettlebell push press. Now the push press is a precursor to the jerk, which is an athletic coordination exercise which really helps tie in together lower body explosive movement with an upper body push. With the push press, we don't have a second dip in the movement, so it's just one dip, straight drive, pressing out overhead. Key points to remember with your push press is when we push, we don't want to finish with a press out. So those bells, when we push, should come to the top position without our arms doing too much of the movement. Now you're going to have to make sure you're covered off on your double kettlebell pressing to make sure you have a strong overhead position, and when learning the push press, drop down away from your working weight on your double kettlebell press. Just to time the movement and get used to using hip dip and drive to push the bells up to where they need to be. Okay, from the side on, it's going to look like this. We'll have the bells up in a rack position. Our eyes will be up on 45 degrees to relieve tension in the neck. And we're just going to dip through the hips and knees. And we're going to drive to an overhead position. Nice, strong lock. Okay, if we have shoulder problems and we can't get that strong lockout position with both bells, we should really give this a miss until we sort out our shoulder mobility issues. Or we can go to a single bell push press if we're ready for it. Okay guys, here's a demo of what it looks like with a set of bells. From the side. Okay guys, with lowering the bells down, once you've hit that overhead position, we lower down into that rack position. Once contact is made in the rack position, we also add a dip to absorb the impact, okay, as you would have seen in the demonstrations. Okay guys, there it is. A couple of setup tips and techniques for the push press. Tune in next week for another weekly training tip, and don't forget, less is more.